pain and frustration. That kind of sums up Nottingham Forest FC, really, doesn't it? It's pretty simple. We were not good enough last season. We were not ready as well to get to the promised land of the Premier League. But this year, at all costs, we are making it, okay? We are going out of this division because all of us are sick and tired of the Championship. It's time, okay? It is time, even though Forest fans say that every single year and then it always never tends to happen. We are getting it right this time, and to do that, we need to spend money. We need to sign a few more players, make the squad just that little bit better to go to that next level. And thankfully, we have a pretty good budget for the Championship, an unheard of budget of 30 million. Yeah, pretty much anyway. Now transfers, I'm going to do this in a slightly different way to normal. Normally, for the start of each season, I just waffle for like 15 minutes, and I find that quite boring, so I'm going to do it a lot more quick fire. I think it's safe to say that right back was the weakest area in the team, so we've gone and made a big signing here. James Justin coming in for 10 million from Leicester City. In fact, just a little bit less than that, in a swap deal with Carl Jenkinson, which is pretty funny, really, isn't it? Carl Jenkinson playing as a Premier League right back. I worry for you, Leicester. I really do. Technically signing from a rival, but I mean, I think most Forest fans don't really care about Leicester, so I mean, yeah. 74 overall with 80 potential and could even get better than that as well, remember. A lot of people suggested him in the comments section. I think he is a really, really good little option to get in the Championship. Now, I won't lie, I've never heard of this next player, but, I mean, my chief scout suggested him. If you don't know who that is, then you really are quite new to this channel. Quite often, when this person suggests a player, it tends to go quite well, so I have faith that this is going to be the same thing. I don't even know how to say his name, unsurprisingly, but he's from Austria, from Salzburg. Again, vibes about another player that we signed in the past. He's 71 overall, 77 potential, could even get better than that again, of course, same with all these players, and he costs 4 million. So could this be an absolute bargain, hidden gem? Hopefully. And the final player is someone that was suggested quite a while back, but I did not forget about it. Victor Camarasa has come in from Real Betis, a player that's played Premier League football for 2 seasons with Cardiff City and Crystal Palace on loan from Betis themselves as well. Number 8 shirt because, I mean, I think he deserves a big number, and Colback can't have that anymore. It's just a crime that he does. But one of the reasons why I signed him is because he can play in so many positions. He can play as an attacking midfielder, so in case Jao gets injured, he can play in midfield. I think he can play on the right wing, so he's very, very versatile. 76 overall in the Championship is fantastic. Can improve as well. I think it's a quality signing, and that is all of our business. I'm very happy with that. So it is time, boys, for Season 2 of the Forest Career Mode to get going. This time, and unlike before, we're not making our first appearance in the Premier League for 20 odd years. We're trying to get there again. But I think with that window, that is going to make a huge impact. Now, there is one thing that I've realised, Graven. He is in his 30s now, of course. He's already gone down by 1 overall. And I'm a little bit disappointed that the guy that we signed on the bench, that I need to learn how to say his name quite quickly, isn't any higher rated than him. Now, of course, he will get to be higher rated, but he's still 71 overall. So maybe depending on how well he does this season, he will quite quickly become our first choice striker. I have a feeling that might be the case because I want him to grow. We still have Lyle Taylor. I mean, in real life, dropping him Lyle Taylor is ridiculous, but in this, it's kind of has to happen, really. However, though, there's one thing that I've realised. Grant can play as a striker, so maybe I could play Grant as a striker and bring Amiobi into the team, and that might leave a chance for players like Alex Myton to get into the team, and Johnson. Obviously, they're not really ready yet, but at least it would, open the door. We've obviously got them back from loan. The fact that we have a player like Sambasao on the bench, I think, is very, very encouraging. We've got him, Harry Arter, who is honestly should be higher rated than that because he played well most of last season, really. I think we've got a really, really good squad here. Some fantastic standout players in there. I think if we don't go up, we never will with that squad, for God's sake. Camarasa is the son that I'm looking forward to using the most. I think he's going to be a really good addition. Premier League experience. I'm pretty sure he's played in the Europa League before. I'm sure he has. I think that is a really good bit of business. I simmed forward and we won our pre-season tournament. So another bit of money there. We beat Huesca in the final and we had to beat Stoke along the way and teams like that. I just can't believe this, man. We got Derby on the first day again. You couldn't write this. You couldn't write this. We got Derby on the first day last season. How is that even possible? You get them again. I've not even rigged it. I've not even rigged it. So in this episode, we're going to play Derby, of course, at home. We're going to play that. We're playing Luton away from home. I played that last season and they beat us. I'll sim Coventry and I'll play Huddersfield at home. We still have 8 million left in the transfer budget as well, so we've got room to get maybe one more player in if we really want to. And obviously, domestic success, it is gain automatic promotion. I don't want to faff about with trying to get playoffs this year. I want to just get it done, get top 2, and don't have to go through the stress of last year again. Here we go again then, the Championship, round 2 of the Forest career mode. And yet again, it is an action replay. It is Derby at home. Bloody hell, man. How? How has this actually happened again? I just don't know. We are getting it right this time, okay? I am honestly, the end of last season has really pumped me up to get it right this time. It really has, because I think at times last season I was way too complacent, thinking we were going to do it. That's really fired me up, that has. Of course, I'm giving debuts to James Justin and Victor Camarasa in this game. Darinko's now on the bench, Sal's now on the bench. Brescia is on the bench, and that's how you say his name. But yeah, maybe we could do with a winger because Amiobi, is he really good enough now? But let me know in the comment section, do I sign a winger? If so, I can sign one in the next episode, but I don't really think we need to. I don't really think we need to be honest. Their team, oh dear, Marshall, don't have to say those next 2 names. Wisdom, Jesus Christ, what is that Derby team? Lawrence, Shinnie, Holmes, number 5, Ivan Musa. What a dead team. I'm interested to see how long Graben can stay in the team. Like, if he still bags goals, which he nearly did there, then I think he'll stay in. But it all depends on how quickly Brescia will grow. Corner though, and it is Joe to swing it in. Graben comes to nothing though, and it could still work. Yates. I've kept Yates in the team because, you know, he's only going to get better, Yates. And he ended last season well. Holmes. Just don't. Do not even dare. Come on, boys. Corner to the Rams. We've got to be careful here. And it is Lawrence to swing it in. And we actually... Okay. This is a bit nervy. Good. It is João. Carvalho! You love to see it. Our number 10. Bring him back. Bring him back, Chris, in January, please. Oh, you love to see it. João Carvalho's there. He is, you know, I'm proving why he needs to be in the Forest team in real life. This is why. Well, that wasn't what I wanted to see, was it? I swear this happened last time. I scored, and then I think it was actually Holmes last time as well. Literally, he goes and scores immediately. Literally straight away. So, João. I think João could play a huge part this season. It is Graben. He's still got it. He has still got it. I mean, to be fair, it was quite an easy goal to put away. Not really anyone on him, but still... If he puts goals in the back of the net, that's all that matters, really, isn't it? Last time, 1-1 against Derby. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, right. So Graben's goal is irrelevant, quite clearly. It's 2-1 to Forest. Shinnie. No. Don't do this. Don't do this. For God's sake, boys! Musa puts them level. I'm like, he scored against them. He scored against us last time, didn't he? Yeah. And it is a corner to the mighty Reds. Lolly swings it in. Go on. Oh, McKenna on target. On target. Corner to us. Come on. We've got to get that goal. We've got to be winning. First game. Especially against this lot. Yates. Whoa. Yeah. Oh, Wayne Rooney's Derby County. Finally, it is Wayne Rooney's Derby County. He's on the pitch now. João. Oh. Decent. Yes. It's offside, isn't it? Joe. Please be onside. Please be onside. It is onside. Get in there. Oh, you love to see it. For once, we're in favour of a late goal. Not Norwich going and just destroying us in the last 10. And it is a debut for Brescia. I need to know how to say his name, so if you could let me know. But he is on for grabs, as well as Figueiredo for McKenna. Yes, it is McKenna. Yes. And also Arthur for Yates. Don't, no! Oh, pain, just pain. I mean, what a game. What a game, but why? Just why? Just, no. Bloody Rooney as well. Headlines on Sky Sports, BBC. Wayne Rooney's Derby County score late on. Yeah, because he owns the entire club, doesn't he? There we go. Pain! Frustration! As I said at the start, that is what this bloody team is. Luton Town away then, of course. We know how it went last season. They outplayed us. We got outplayed by a team that only just survived relegation. We lost 2-1, and it could have been more. It really could. Ronan Curtis is on the bench. Of course, he's now at Luton, one of my ex-players. Luton's team then, Sluga still in goal, Bree, Lockyer, Pearson, Galloway, Rhea is now captain, unless he was already, McCure, Berry, Clark, Collins, Lula. Didn't even see the bench, but yeah, pretty, still Luton really. We're in changed, and then our change strip, of course, of all blue. I wish we had our grey kit in the game. I really like wearing that. I would have liked to have worn it anyway. Oh, and of course, James Justin going back to his old club because he signed for Leicester from Luton. So that's going to be interesting for him. Grant, go on. Stay on side. Oh, the players were actually appealing, but he kept going. And grabbing! Oh, I'm telling you what, I don't care. He's 71 overall. He's decreased. He's a bagsman. He's a bagsman. He's still going to score goals. Great goal as well. I think Bareshe is going to be a super sub this year. Or maybe I want to start Bareshe still at times. That's what I'm going to call him for now anyway. But I think definitely next season, depending on his overall, he will be our main striker. I think this is definitely Grab's final year as our main striker up front. But yeah, he's certainly going to go out with a bang. Oh, love to see it. Come on. We're beating Luton this time. Already promising signs based off last year, this is. I swear to God, no, lads, you are allowed, right, to score a goal and then not concede straight away, because that's what we're doing every time. We score a goal and then we have to let one in. Oh my God, yes, could still work. Joe, come on, Joe, yes, come on. What a way to start the season this is. Like, we've already got 3 goals in this game. We had 6 in the last one. It's good that we can score goals now, but we need to stop conceding them as much. Here is Lewis. Decent. Lovely stuff. Don't care how goals come. We need goals, because that will win us bloody games. It's so good we can now score goals. Like, that was something we were struggling with last season at times. We can now score goals. Carvalho's already got 2. I think he's got more than that. No, he's got 2, David. Graben's got 2. Carvalho's got 2. Lolly's got 1 so far. No, he hasn't. He's got 2 as well. I don't know what I'm on about. Here is Grant. Grant! If we go 4-1 up at half time, that's pretty mental, that. And of course, I'm rocking the full kit because I'm apparently a player now. We're bossing him. This is exactly what we need to do. This is the difference. Early stages, this is exactly what we needed to see. We're coming to teams like Luton. This time, we're not being S-housed. We're winning. Justin. Imagine if Justin scored against his old side. Justin, straight at Sluga. And it's Carvalho. Tell you what, he's the Carvalho under Karanka right now. Actually performing. We'll make our changes then. Bareshe back on for Grabano. Again, I want to try and give him as many chances as I can. Grant off for Amiobi and Figs on for McKenna. And it is a corner to Luton. It's been quite a dead period of the game, to be honest. We're just seeing it out, from what it seems anyway. Go on. Keep going. Very strong. Love that. Love that from James Justin. I think he's going to be a very, very good replacement for Derinkwa. Okay. That was that would have been embarrassing, wouldn't it? Well, there we go. 3-1 win. Our first win of the season away at Luton. No mucking about this time. Okay, so far so good, I'd say. 4 points from possible 6. That is really not bad at all. Right, so on to Coventry away from home then. I played both games last season as highlights, but I think it's only right to sim this one. Chow is absolutely incredible. He's back in the first team as a regular, and he's scoring goals. Bareshe, by the way, Sal, and also Amiobi are in the team, because why the hell not? Bray, mate, I'm just saying he scored. He scored only on his 3rd appearance. Not with me, but Bareshe gets his first goal in red. 2 wins from 3, I think, is a very, very good start to the season. 2-0 win away at Coventry, or more like Birmingham. That wasn't even a league game. That was the cup. I didn't even notice. That was the cup. Okay, right. So we're throwing the League Cup for once. Oh, how... I'm so thick. We've got Leeds in the next round. Oh, we've got to play that. We've got to play Leeds. Leeds away. You celebrated against us that you won the league title. Then you bought promotion. That's my impression of every Leeds fan when we talk about that game. pretty terrible one as well, to be honest. Huddersfield at home. We never played this game at home last season, but when we did play them away, we absolutely thrashed them 4-1. Probably one of the best results of the season, and one of the few times that we actually thrashed the team, really. So, yeah, hopefully we can do that again. Our team then, of course, I've kept it the same apart from Camarasa on the bench, because Camarasa is not fully fit, so I'm going to give Arthur a chance. Obviously, I've brought in Graben has come back in, and Grant, of course, Grant facing his old side. And Lolly, of course. Obviously, Grant and Lolly both facing their old teams. Huddersfield. Dear Carby's nowhere to be seen. Thank God for that, because we could never get past him. Thiago Silva, though, is on the bench, of course. We sold him to Huddersfield in a swap deal for Grant last season. Ward, Pritchard, Brown, Pipa, O'Brien, Hog Captain, Toffolo, Kogonglo. I didn't even see the rest of it, though. But yeah, not a bad team, Huddersfield. Then nothing, you know, hugely scary, but we should be able to get this done. You know, we thrashed them last year. Didn't even play this fixture last season at home, so yeah, let's do it. Right, so this has never happened before. The rest of the video is going to be no face cam, because genuinely I've never experienced this ever before. I record 2 sets of audio, so my microphone and then just through my phone, which is what I record off. And normally the footage is perfectly fine, but the footage itself, the audio is out of sync on the footage itself. So I simply cannot cure that, even if I just use mic audio. That's exactly what I'm going to have to do. Get rid of my face cam and just use mic. I don't understand why it's done this. This is not even my fault. It's a problem that I can't even avoid. Hopefully it's just the only time it's going to happen. I apologise, but I hope you can still enjoy. Zhao. Nah, man. Zhao is going to have an insane year, man. He really is. I could see him getting 15 odd goals. That's like his 5th goal, is it? 4th goal already this season. Zhao. Why didn't I play Carvalho more last season, man? Freeman was good, but towards the end he was nowhere near as good. Hence the reason why I've not brought him back. Plus his age and stuff. But Carvalho was good last season, but I never really started him. And now I've started him every game this season. He scored in every game. Go on. Zhao. Oh. Right. I wasn't paying attention there. Okay then, so we have a penalty. Oh, Grant's taking it. He doesn't normally do that. Okay. Grant. We score. We score a penalty. Well, that makes a change, doesn't it? Carlin Grant against his old side. 2-0 to the mighty Forest. This is exactly how I wanted to start the season. We're really going strong. Half time. What do I say? Can't really complain, can we? 2-0 up against Huddersfield. Keep it going, boys. The resurgence of João Carvalho, man. This is insane. This is the Forest that we needed to see last season. Just putting João as my main starting attacking midfielder, signing Camarasa, Justin, and Bereche, who doesn't even start every game. Is that really enough? Is that all we needed? Or is this just a new surge of confidence? I think it's a bit of everything. It's the fact that I'm desperate to get out of this division this time. I'm still annoyed that we didn't do it last season. But I just think it's fresh confidence. It's fresh enthusiasm to do well this time. And Carvalho has turned into the new Bruno Fernandes. Actually, no, it's not a very good one, is it? Because he's not scoring penalties every game, is he? So, well, we could have kept a clean sheet, but yeah. Sarr goes and scores for Huddersfield. That's annoying. We couldn't keep a clean sheet. Again, I've left my changes quite late. I should have done this a bit earlier. Not that it really matters given the score, but Camarasa can come on for Arthur, Figs for McKenna, and Bereche for Grabs. Bereche. He's going to go for his own. I want to get a goal there. He gets a goal! Bereche! Brave, mate. That's all on you. Oh, one of his first games for us. The first episode in which he is a red. He gets a goal. Not that it really matters this time because we're 4-1 up, but he gets a goal nonetheless. I'm loving this, man. If the season's like this, which it won't be because it's the Championship, then I don't mind staying in it for another year. We absolutely turn it on against Huddersfield, don't we? That's the second 4-1 win against Huddersfield. And yet every other team it's very rare we thrash a team. Like, we didn't do it at all. Hardly at all last season. But the fact that we're scoring so many goals this season is fantastic to see. 3 against Derby, 3 against Luton, 4 against Huddersfield. Already, we are scoring plenty of goals. Plenty of goals. Yeah, we conceded in every game, but, you know, apart from one of them, we scored more than the other teams. That's all that matters. The next episode, though, we will play Middlesbrough away from home. We drew there last season, so let's try and get a win this time. Preston, I would like to try and play Preston this season. I've played them last year and we lost, which was great. But we've got to play Leeds. We must play Leeds. That's a huge game. We'll wear Ellen Road, or the fake Ellen Road anyway. But we'll play Borough, Leeds and Bristol City live in the next episode and simulate Preston. And going forward, we'll play QPR, being as I didn't play them at all last season, which I was kind of annoyed about. I should have played them. We'll play QPR, play Southampton away from home. I'm buzzing about that. A real Premier League team and a team that are actually doing really well so far in real life this season. And we'll play Sunderland, you know? Why not? I think that'd be kind of cool playing a team like that. If you have enjoyed this latest episode of the Nottingham Forest career mode on FIFA 21, then please make sure you like and subscribe to Raz. As always, it is appreciated. I want to try and get this season done by Christmas at least, because, I mean, normally a season takes like a month to do, and it's around about a month until Christmas, so I want to try and get it done by then. Hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you very soon.